Monday morning quarterbacks have their work cut out for them after the first Sunday of the NFL season, and we're only 3 days away from the debut of Thursday night football here on CBS. Tony Gonzalez played 17 seasons for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. He is a 14-time Pro Bowler, and he's the all-time leader in touchdowns and receptions for a tight end. Now, Tony Gonzalez is in as an analyst for the NFL Today on CBS, and we're happy about that. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Right.
How are you? We're up early over here. I like
We are up early.
I know.
So let's talk about you first. I mean, you could still play, they say.
Yeah, I think I could still play, but I don't want to play anymore. I'll tell you that right now. I'm
How do you
very
decide when you're ready to leave it all behind and go to the booth?
Well, I think it's different for each person. If you look at a guy like Jerry Rice, he told me, he said, play till the wheels fall off, and he played 21 years, and they actually cut him out of the league. And I thought to myself, you know what, I'd rather walk away. Michael Strahan's a good friend of mine, and he said, you know what, when you're ready, you'll know. And last year, I was ready. We only won 4 games, and I was happy to move on. I knew I'd had a job, not waiting for me, but that potential job to do something where I don't have to get hit anymore.
But you did the game yesterday. Did it feel weird, though, Tony, not to be suiting up and be talking about the game? Did you have a little ping?
No, honestly, not really.
Good for you.
Thursday night football. I mean, obviously, it's a big thing for CBS, but I mean, what does it mean in terms of beyond one network?
Well, it's huge. First of all, Thursday, it's coming to network. It's all divisional rival games starting off this week. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore lost yesterday. This is a huge game because it's a divisional game for Baltimore. So, and all the games are like that throughout the season. They're all divisional games, so they have big impact. It's going to be great television, great football.
You might be new in the booth, but you certainly didn't waste any time making a bold prediction about Peyton Manning. You said they're going to go
undefeated. I think they have. It was a bold prediction, too.
So what about, go ahead, but I've got lots of questions with you.
Well, no, I was going to talk more about Thursday. Yeah.
No, you first.
I mean, Thursday night football, you know, for most of us, it's just weekend football, you know, because we weren't watching the NFL network. But Thursday night now, that's a lot of football during the week.
Yeah, it's a lot of football, and you hear people saying it's too much, it might be oversaturating the market, but I don't think so. I mean, and if you look at the fans, the NFL fans, the appetite for football is the #1 sport in all of America, and it's for a reason, because every week, it's the best reality show on television.
Well, I agree with that. You know what I think the best thing about sports, too, is that it brings people together. You always invite friends over, your kids' friends come over, and everybody watches sports together.
And now you can watch it and tweet people all over who are watching the same event.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a kind of
community.
Peyton. Wouldn't you love to see Peyton just do it?
Yes, I would. Well, he's done it before.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we saw what happened last year. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and that's why I think they're poised to really do well this year. What happened in last year's Super Bowl, they got, you know, quite frankly, they got embarrassed by a really good Seattle football team. And they went out this offseason and they picked up some really good defensive players, DeMarcus Ware, Akeem Talib, TJ Ward, and I don't know, Wes Welker is out for them. He's one of Peyton's favorite targets. But once he gets back to go with the other, Emmanuel Sanders, who they brought in, Peyton Manning is probably, arguably, the best to ever put on a pair of shoulder pads.
What do you think the one thing that fans don't understand that players do about the game?
Well, that's a good question.
That's what he does.
You are good, Mr. Charlie. Jeez.
He always asks good questions.
Hey, where's my cup of coffee? What do I think that the players understand? Well, the people, they look at the finished product of football, and they think you could just roll out there and play. They don't understand the amount of work and dedication that it takes to be good,
and the
to be good at it,
to be good.
and the strategy behind it. So it's not like we go out there and we roll out of bed and, hey, we're going to go catch football today. It's a lot of work that goes into it.
Do that too is not an emotion.
Intelligence and strategy.
Good luck on
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're good too, Tony Gonzalez.
Thursday night football on CBS starts in just 3 days. You can watch the Steelers and the Ravens at 8:25 p.m. Eastern, 7:25 p.m. Central here on CBS.